Hello. Hi once again, everybody. I am Adeyan Yanulu Kwame, a rabbit farmer, and I just started a new initiative which is 35 under 35 farmers, and I am here at Maya Ikorodu with Bumi, who is a catfish farmer and of course under the age of 35. So please, can you introduce yourself?
Good day. My name is Odikoya Olamide Olubumi, and I manage the fish farm for my dad, basically. So we are kind of partnership. So I'm 35 under 35, Abi. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
So that's me, basically. So I'm going to walk you through the farm and show you the basic day-to-day running of the farm, the operations, the challenges we face sometimes, and just stick around.
So can you walk us around the farm and take us through what your everyday life is like on the farm?
All right. So basically, there are different parts or aspects to fish farming.
Okay.
You can be the one to hatch your fishes. There are some farmers who buy the already hatched fishes after 8 weeks. Then they take care of them to about another 4 months before selling.
Okay, what's as their table sizes when they are 4 months?
Yes.
So it's not possible to achieve table size before 4 months.
It's possible with the use of some various chemicals that the Chinese people have introduced into the market today.
Okay.
And we believe in all naturality here. We don't use all those chemicals. And all that. So table size is achievable in 4 months, 4 to 6 months, ideally. So some also process catfish, the roasted catfish we export abroad and all that.
Do you do that here too?
Yes, we also do that. We have the machines for that.
Okay.
So basically, I focused on the hatching and the roasting of catfish.
Okay.
So some people, their focus is only on selling of
the catfish. So
catfish, yeah.
If you don't want to hatch yourself, at what stage do you buy?
You buy from the people who hatch at 8 weeks.
Okay, that's so once that's at 2 months, and then you can rear them for 2 months.
No, you rear them for extra 4.
Why?
Because
but if you're the one hatching, you can rear them for just 4 months and sell.
No.
Oh, okay. So I understand. That means they take 6 months to achieve full growth.
Full table size.
Full table size. Oh, okay.
So it's 4 months from the people that get from us. But if it's me hatching to table size, it's 6 months.
It's 6 months. Okay. So that means I can. What are they called after 8 weeks?
After 8 weeks, they're called juveniles.
Juveniles. Okay. Yes. So which one do they call fingerlings?
Before juveniles. That's 2 weeks before juveniles.
2 weeks before. Okay. So that means. But I do hear some people say they are buying fingerlings.
Yes, some buy fingerlings because it's cheaper than juveniles.
Are there any disadvantages to doing that?
Yes.
Like what?
The mortality rate for the juvenile and the fingerlings vary. For the juvenile, it's lower.
Okay.
They're already approaching a certain level of maturity. They've taken their drugs at 6 weeks, the multivitamins. Most farmers who buy fingerlings, they hardly give them those multivitamins. And also feeds varies. They might jump into 2 directly, but from that fingerlings to juvenile stage, that 2 weeks, that extra 2 weeks, we also still give them some food that are beneficial for them. And not just the local feeds that we introduce at rearing stage.
So for a first timer, it is advisable to go for the juveniles, not fingerlings for a first timer. Okay. So where do you hatch? Yeah, where do you hatch?
This is the hatchery here.
Okay, that's why it's covered up.
Yes, it's a form of incubator
to
protect the eggs and give it heat. Then water provides the oxygen.
Where do you get the eggs from?
From the female fishes.
From the female fishes.
Yes.
Are they the ones over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is where you get the eggs from. They can't hatch themselves?
No. There's a scientific explanation to that. I'm a commercial student, so I won't go into that. So I won't give you the wrong info.
Okay.
So I focus on hatching. We inject the eggs, the female fishes, sprout the eggs, then take the male fishes and Then we take the male fishes and extract the sperm cells from them and inject it into the female fish. Then mix, and it's a whole process. It's not something we like to discuss, but I just want to give you an insight.
Okay.
So after that, we put them into the nets. Those nets goes into the pond. So when they go into the pond, water is, because we just move them out on Saturday. So basically, the water will be in the pond, full water. Then those nets will sit on the water. So the egg mixtures and all we rest inside the water.
The water.
So the net is the one that is giving it, like keeping it afloat.
Okay.
So because of the holes in the net, that's where the fishes drops from into the pond.
Oh.
So after that, after 24 hours is completed, the whole hatching process is completed. Then.
Oh, so you only hatch for 24 hours?
Yes, the whole process takes 24
That's
hours.
pretty fast. So that means, wow, that's fast. That's fast.
Exactly.
Unlike rabbits, rabbits is 30 days.
It looks fast, but it's crazily hard and technical because
Okay, well,
I won't say 24 hours altogether. Altogether, it's going to be about 48 hours thereabout, because processing of the hatching,
okay, yeah, true.
processing of the pond matters.
Yes.
It has to be clean. We have to get all this place like tidied up.
Tidied up.
No external what do they call that stuff? Forms of germs, anything.
Biosecurity.
Yes. So the whole process takes a while.
Okay, so after you hatch them,
Concentration.
do you move them out or you leave them here till
leave them here
8 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks, okay.
Yes. After
Why
3
3
weeks.
weeks? Why 3 weeks? Is there a reason?
Yes, the reason is just for them to like grow, and we take care of them that whole 3 weeks, and we siphon the dirt, and because of how small they are, how vulnerable they are to germs. So here is always enclosed for the full 3 weeks.
Okay.
Before we move them outside to the
How
pond.
many do you hatch weekly or monthly? Yeah?
Because of space constraint, we hatch every 6 weeks.
Every 6 weeks. Like
So-
how many?
It depends. On average, we average about 30 to 40k fishes.
Wow.
So on average is about 37,000 thereabouts
Wow.
per hatching.
Okay, so
So in a year we hatch about 6 times.
6 times. Oh, wow. Wow.
So
So once you do that,
when we
you move them
move
to.
when we move them from this place, we move them to this side,
Okay.
and so we move them out to this outer space. The water is dirty today because I didn't change it.
Okay,
We
but
have to make them start getting acclimatized to what do you call it? The new environment. You know, it's just like babies. They say sometimes keeping everything too clean will affect them or something.
yeah.
So you have to give them this dirty feel, so they will get accustomed to.
Okay, but this would not have any negative
But it
effect
doesn't
on
have any
them.
negative effect on them. There's no
They
pollution.
are kind of looking purple in my eyes.
Purple.
Yeah, or am I colorblind?
You are probably correct.
The internal organs are same.
So this is what 3 weeks looks like.
Okay.
There will be 4 weeks this week on Friday. There will be 4 weeks on Friday. So by the time they're approaching 8 weeks, they're already the length of my finger.
Wow.
Yes. So they have just 4 weeks to get to that growth, and they always achieve that growth because of the feeds we use for them.
Use for them.
All our feeds are imported, and
Okay, so you don't formulate feeds.
no, you
don't
can't
formulate
do that for the baby fishes. They are so delicate and they need to have the best.
So they would be here till 8 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, so from here, where's next? What do you do
What's
next from 8 weeks?
At the 6th week, we do something called sorting.
Sorting male and female, or what?
When we remove the small ones, like when we separate the small and the big.
The ones who are, should we say, stunted in size?
Yes.
Okay.
The ones who don't eat
As much.
as the others. So
Okay.
in a bid for us to help them grow together,
Mm-hmm.
that's why That's why it's soft. So these are the mothers. These are the female fishes we use. These are some of them that we've used over the course of six months ago. So they'll soon be ready for another set of reproduction. Most of my female fishes are on average 3 years and above.
Okay, so at what age do they attain maturity?
To be able to use to hatch.
Yes.
I always tell people about 1 year, but me basically I don't use nothing less than 1 year and 6 months.
Why? Is there a reason why you do that?
Yes, the maturity of the egg plays a crucial role to the development of the fish.
Okay.
When you hatch. Some fish, they hatch them, they just drop, they keep dropping dead. But when the egg is matured, the sperm is matured, just like having two SS people give birth.
Okay.
The child won't be like having two AA people give birth.
Yes.
We can't test the genotype of the fish, but we can use the maturity of eggs and sperm to know that it's going to give us good quality. So that's that.
But then how do you know which one is male, which one is male, which one is female?
Oh yeah, just like humans, they also have reproductive organs that we check under them. So I should have shown you how, but I don't want to get myself involved with all these big fish alone. It's mostly me, and I have help from my dad when hatching. I have help from my sister, my mom, my brother. It's basically full, and everybody knows that role. The one who will hold the tail, the one who will hold the bowl and everything, while I press out the egg.
But are catfish aggressive?
They can be aggressive. It depends. They can be aggressive, especially when it's time to feed, like you saw them now, and they calm down too. They are going to be fed today, but that will be later in the evening because of the weather. Can't be stressing them under the heat.
Okay, so but they don't bite.
They that question is tricky. I don't know. I always tell people to find out.
Okay, so for someone like me who is always scared, would you advise I can do catfish?
Yeah, you can do catfish. It's not something you should be petting or holding. It's easy. Just
give them food.
But the part of my IVC is the sorting.
Okay.
Because sorting also happens if you are rearing for table size.
Yes.
It's 4 months. That 4 month stretch, all of them will not grow together. Fingers are not equal. Some will still be small. You have to remove the small ones from the big ones so they can be able to eat better.
I think every animal sector does that, because in rabbits we do it, and I know people who do chicken also.
Exactly.
They do the same.
Sorting is important in livestock basically, and it also helps with the growth and development of the fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for someone who wants to do catfish now, like who wants to hatch themselves, of course, and the person has a space. I mean, you can use tanks to do to take the mother, the male and female. You can use tanks to like sort male and female instead of having to build concrete like this.
For hatching?
No, not for hatching.
Okay,
for just normal, male, female, and the fingerlings, the juvenile. Can you use
when you buy from the juvenile level, or
when you buy from juvenile level?
You buy from juvenile, yes, you can. Back when I started in 2009, it was wood we used.
Wood?
Yes, and layered with tarpaulin.
Oh, okay.
Just wood.
That's being more creative with it, yes. Because wood would give it the support it needs,
yes,
and tarpaulin would not let the yes.
So that's what we did in 2009. We started with 250 fishes. Majority died because the water was bad, and we just had to like find a way to.
Okay, so when one wants to start with catfish, apart from the space to keep them, let's say you sort it out, whether you use tank, whether you use wood, whether you use concrete like this, you must be careful of the water.
Yes, water is the essential factor to keeping your catfish alive. this past month I had issues with my water. It had low oxygen, and
Do you measure? Do you measure the oxygen in the water again? Or?
yes, you have to. Water has various properties.
Wow.
The pH
Okay.
level of water, the oxygen level of water it's H2O. The O is for oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
the
but
oxygen level in the water has to be optimum to be able to allow the fishes breathe and not clog the top part of the water. So it has to be.
so do you like test it or something like that? How do
Yes, they are water test plants where you can go to and get your water tested.
you tested?
Yes,
Okay.
but the ones you can do for yourself is the pH level of the
Okay.
water. You can test the pH yourself. The ideal pH for African catfish is about 6.5 to 7.2
Okay.
on the pH scale. Anything less than 6.5 is acid. Anything higher than 7.2 is alkaline. So the ideal is 6.5 to 7.2.
So how often do you check the pH level?
Every time before I hash, I need to make sure the pH level is okay.
Okay.
I use 7.0 to hatch. It has to be at 7.0, and how I achieve that is by fetching the water down, giving it like 2 days. That I said, hatching is not like a day.
It's not a day or
There's
2
a
days job.
preparation to it.
Yeah.
It's like takes about a week to prepare. So you do all that, and you are good to go for your hatching.
Oh. Okay. So, what advice would you give to someone? Let's say someone just finished from the university, or even someone in secondary school who wants to start catfish farming.
Basically, you have to know the theory aspect part initially.
Okay.
The theory aspect, they will teach you how to feed, point feeding, broadcast feeding, different things. You need to basically just get a mentor, someone who has been in the game for a while, someone who knows what they're doing. Like, you understand what I mean?
Yes.
So you need to have a mentor that will lead you, someone you can call when you're having troubles
When you have, yeah.
and all that. Because there's nothing in this life without trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Catfish will stress you out. It has its own trouble. As easy as it is, it has its own trouble. There are some airborne diseases too that comes with killing of catfish. That period, just see they have a bruise under their skin, color reddish. It kills them. So how to guide against things like that it's a whole lot. So you just have to have a mentor that you can always call, a consultant thereabouts if you don't have a mentor too.
But okay, so just in case someone's rabbit falls, as I said rabbit, someone's catfish falls sick or something happens, are there vets around? Because for rabbits you would hardly know
Because
the cause, and in fact there are some vets that knows nothing about rabbits, and even some agricultural students also. So for catfish now, I know catfish is more popular than rabbits. So but for catfish, are there vets you can call and they will get to you between 2 to 4 hours and would be able to rectify the issues?
there should be, but I don't think I've had encounter that will warrant me having vets
To come around.
come for the catfish. But like I said, the mentors and the fish experts that have been in the game for a long time,
Yes.
they help in crucial times like that. They can tell you things to do. They might have been in that situation before. Catfish are like human beings. We also give them herbs.
Organic.
Yes, ewuro, bitter leaf. Sometimes we give them moringa too.
Okay, yes.
It works for them. So moringa, bitter leaf, tagiri. I don't know the English.
I don't know the English
So,
of tagiri also.
things like that. Then above all, salt helps a lot in catfish as well. As much as it helps, it also kills catfish. So you just have to be careful about it. And there are some other components too that I don't like using, but some people use it when push comes to shoves. Yeah, things like baking soda.
Baking soda. Okay.
Sorry,
What's the function?
Not baking soda, soda ash.
Okay, soda ash. What's the
That's
function?
to just change like science of the water.
Okay.
To some people feel it's the water that has issue. Baking soda ash is the go-to to like quick remedy, quick fix it before you can find any other thing. Yeah, but me, I just stick to salt.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just wrap this up because this video is getting over 20 minutes. Maybe I would have to come back for part 2 some other time. So if someone wants to get through to you, maybe to supply them juveniles, yeah, or maybe to ask for advice or something, how can they get to reach you?
I used to give people my business card, and sometimes my email address is quite like the fastest way to get to me because I always check my mail.
Your email.
But
Okay,
my
so
phone is hardly with me because I deal with water and I don't want to.
you don't want.
so
Yes.
It's waterproof. It's water resistance. There's difference between the two. Which one is your phone? This, that. So to avoid all those stories,
Okay, so
I just stay away from my phone. But my email, I check my mail. So I will leave my mail.
yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll put your email on. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have us on your farm.
You're welcome.